Are you a boudoir photographer and you have a plus size shoot coming up and you want to make sure that your clients look and feel amazing? I've had so many plus size clients and I get told all the time that they look like models, and that's because I know how to pose them. So today I'm going to dish on my 4 secrets to posing plus size boudoir photography clients, as well as my 3 favorite poses. Hey, I'm Tracy. I help boudoir photographers stay forever booked out. Be sure to grab my free PDF that lays out my 5 best tips for booking clients without Facebook ads. Now, before we dive in, I want to make sure that we talk about the fact that our plus size clients have curves and we do not want to hide them. In fact, I think you can show them off in a good way. For example, if a woman has a booty, let's show that off. Maybe her chest is her best asset. Let's show that off. Maybe she has lips that the rest of us pay for. We want to make sure that we show those off. Every woman has something or multiple somethings that they're in love with on their body. So make sure that you know exactly what that is before you ever start the session. This is something that I make sure that I know and make sure that I figure out while I'm getting to know my clients before their session. So my first tip to posing plus size boudoir clients is to only photograph what you want to show. Let's say a woman's stomach isn't super flattering in a certain position. Instead of taking this photo and making her feel super self-conscious when she sees it, either don't take it or find a different angle. So basically you're gonna hide what you wanna hide and show what you wanna show.
And here's an example of finding a different angle or just not taking the photo at all. These underwear were a little bit lower waisted than she actually wanted, but see, when we had higher waisted underwear, she was totally excited about this photo. But this was a little bit lower. She wanted to hide her stomach. So we hid what she wanted to hide and still took the photo, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful.
By the way, if you haven't seen my video called How I Made $35K in 4 days, make sure you watch it after this video. My second tip to pose plus size boudoir clients is to find her angles because every woman's body is different.
Remember, some plus size women will be super curvy with a tiny waist and big booty and bigger chest, whereas some plus size women might not have a booty and they just have a bigger chest, or some might just have a bigger stomach. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you find her angles. Find the angles for this specific woman. Now here's an example of the same group of women. This was a project that I did with one of the girls in this photo. She owns a tanning salon, and so we did a project with all of these women showing the different body types and how all women are beautiful. And you can see that I found every single different woman's specific angles in this photo. Like, I made sure that they each look beautiful. They look gorgeous. They're gorgeous to begin with, but I made sure that they really look beautiful.
Third tip to pose plus size boudoir clients is to accentuate her curves because curves are sexy. And the best way to do this is find the angles that makes her waist the smallest, because that's where the curves come from. Now, it's going to be different for every single woman, but I promise you, if you try, you can find her angles.
Okay, I want to show you this girl. Now, don't judge my retouching. This was back in 17, and I went a little bit overboard on the skin softening, so don't judge that. I don't do that anymore. But you can tell that I really found her angles and made her waist look as small as possible. She's beautiful. Her curves are gorgeous, but I really wanted to make sure that her waist looked small so that we could accentuate her booty and her chest. So I feel like these 3 photos really show how I did that. And then this one, I wanted to show you guys this one because you can definitely tell her angles here. This angle was awesome. She was really arching her back, and that definitely helped make her waist even smaller. Anytime they're arching the back, it's going to look even smaller. And then I wanted to show you this woman because you saw her earlier in the video with a group of women, but you can really see how different outfits can definitely flatter the body type. So I really wanted to point that out as well. She looked beautiful no matter what, but this outfit really flattered her specifically.
And my 4th tip for posing plus size boudoir clients is actually my 3 go-to poses for curvy girls.
Okay, I'm going to use this client again. I want to start with the sheets. So what I like to do with the sheets is cover. First of all, she's going to lay down, head on one of the end of the bed, feet on the other end. She's facing you, and then you're going to have her just lay down straight on that bed. You're going to have her point the leg that's underneath and then bend the other leg, pointing her toes, and then putting her top toe on her lower calf. So right here, that's what we just did. We're going to lay the sheet just right under her booty and then cover just her chest, showing a little bit of cleavage with the sheet. And then as far as like what you can do with those arms, sometimes I like to hold the sheet just where it gives it a little bit more cleavage, or you can just put this other one underneath it so it holds them up a little bit. It kind of just depends on the person. You'll have to play with that. And then as far as like what she does with her face, I have 4 different looks that I do. I do looking at the camera, smiling, looking away from the camera, and so I say look out the window, and then looking out the window laughing. So those are the ones that I do. I do those 4 for everyone. Sometimes I'll change it up a little bit. Now this is probably the pose that I'm most known for. So what I like to do is, this chase lounge is in my Amazon shop. It is very important to get this specific chase lounge because it arches the back so beautifully. So if you don't have it, go get it right now. I also like this cream color. I think that it photographs the best. So this chase lounge, what you're going to have them do is lay on their back a little bit away from the back of it. Straighten the left leg or the right leg, either one. You're going to straighten one leg, bend the other one, and the top of their toe is going to be right at the heel of their other foot. And then they can be wearing whatever, but the biggest thing is make sure they're arching their back and both hands up. They can hold their hands, they can just lay their hands down, and then you're going to have them lift a chin and point it towards the window. And then the chase lounge, sitting up. So this one you could do a couple different ways, and it's totally up to you how you want to do it. I actually think for curvy women, either this way works really well, or, and this was back in 17, I hadn't figured this trick out yet, but with this one, if you bring her elbow down just a little bit, it will cover her stomach a little bit more and hide what she wants to hide. So either one, but I really always have one leg straight, one leg bent, and then I hide that back arm, and no matter what, they are looking out the window so the light is falling on their face.
And if you need some help with posing, be sure to grab my posing guide. It's going to be in the description below. And now let's talk about my one final tip for posing plus size boudoir clients. You have to give her all the compliments to make sure she feels beautiful. Now I don't have a client with me, so I'm going to use Laney Jo to show you how I would do this. Oh my gosh, Laney, you look so good. Oh my gosh, such a pretty girl. Now I wouldn't actually say it like that, but look at her, isn't she pretty? Oh my gosh, girl, you look so good. And now let's be real, I may not have said those exact words because when I'm talking to Laney, I have to talk in baby talk, but you kind of get the idea. You want to make sure that you're giving her feedback through the entire session. You want to make sure that she feels beautiful. Tell her she's gorgeous. Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her that her curves are looking so good. Make sure she feels gorgeous. So now you know how to pose plus size boudoir photography client. Make sure that you subscribe to get notified for my next video. And that's all about how to get booked out as a beginner photographer this year. If this was helpful, be sure to let me know and give it a like. Laney Jo says bye. We'll see you next time. Yeah, we will. We'll see you next time. She's tired of being a model today.